We're back at the bar with a Southern Tier beer. I'm holding up a 2X IPA joined by Fuzzy and the Rustbelts. Fuzzy and Joe got the gold standard. The IPA, what are y'all thinking?
We're loving it, right?
Loving
Cheers,
it.
buddy.
Kidding me? Love it.
Yeah, cheers to all this. It's great to see y'all live. It's great to hear y'all. And you had a pretty quick rise in 2019 coming through WYRK, which frankly has done little for the local music scene. I said it, Clay, you know I love you. And I said it.
Oh, man.
But they've come through for you. What has that connection meant for the band?
I'll tell you, they've really come through, not just for us, but several others that have come through the Taste of Country Riser competition. And back before, Fuzzy and the Rustbelts really became a thing in 2019, I had went into the Taste of Country Riser competition myself, and I was a finalist. I ended up losing that year, which I think put a little fire in my belly.
I would say so.
And we had our album released in February of 2019, and from there, I mean, we had a sold-out show down at Babeville for that, and then we started getting in with some of the good folks at WYRK and playing, with Rodney Atkins, Maddie and Tay.
The fall acoustic show.
Yeah, the fall.
Awesome.
Yeah. What was that? The UB Center of the Arts.
Yeah, that's what you got from the Riser.
Right.
Yep.
Right. And so following that, we started connecting with a lot of the other local country Americana groups here in Buffalo. And then we got a call from a friend of mine who works over at WYRK, and he said, Fuzz, what are you doing September 8th? And I said, I don't know. And he goes, Willie Nelson's looking for someone to add on to the Outlaw Music Festival with Alison Krauss and Bonnie Raitt. You want to play it? And I'm like, yep.
I know from living in Austin, Willie looks out for the locals. That shows the power that WYRK has to really bring forward local music if they want to. Now, you got to 2020, you have all this momentum. How have you gotten through the last year just, making obviously you didn't get to do those things that you had planned, but what have you done as a band with all that energy?
By summertime, we kind of were like, all right, well, maybe we can start rehearsing again.
Equally distanced apart.
Yeah, myself and Amanda, we did a couple virtual shows with WYRK that were on air and both Facebook Live. So they were able to give us that opportunity to reach an audience. We did a few other things throughout the year, but it just wasn't. We didn't have it. It wasn't there. So when this whole Band Together Buffalo Shutdown Showcase came up, I pounced on it. I didn't even tell anybody. And, I know they're like, oh, there goes our singer again.
No, we heard you brought it up. You're like, yeah, Band Together Buffalo, they're doing a thing, bands. And then they mentioned oh yeah, there's 150 bands. I'm like, since freaking when are there 150 bands in Buffalo?
Yep.
You would never, but you watch it.
Especially original bands.
You watch it,
I didn't
you're
think about
dude,
it. Yeah.
I didn't even know these people were here.
Right.
Where are you from? Obviously from here, but
yeah,
dude, it's been awesome.
So this has been great.
If it wasn't for this, what, we'd all be just still sitting on our asses, man.
Yeah.
Doing nothing.
Yep. Yeah. And so it's really been researching, okay, how do we go from the live format and bring that digitally? And that's something a good friend of mine and I, he's kind of my sounding board. We've been talking back and forth. How are we going to fuse together live performance and virtual performance going forward? Because I think this is going to be here for a while. I think this is going to be something that's going to stick even when things are normal. So how do we do that? And so with talking with Babeville, I did a live performance with them. We're planning on doing a full band one later this year. And then when this came up, I'm like, this is what I'm talking about.
Yep.
This was the kind of stuff we were looking to do. Yeah.
So looking forward, you've made a lot with a little out of this past year. Not as much as you had planned.
Yeah, right.
But you're still getting your music out. The folks at Babeville love y'all. Have been hyping you up. What are you looking forward to? Things are starting to open up. We got the Fauci ouchie in our arms. We're feeling good. It's opening up soon. What are you looking forward to?
Looking forward to playing shows.
Playing shows again.
That's the thing. I know that we're kind of, it's like a step by step right now. We're hoping some stuff opens up, some live performances outside this summer.
Tell you what, Southern
some of
Tier's
the
opening
festivals.
up. Southern Tier's opening up shop right next door. They should have some live.
Well, they
things
should. Hey,
going on,
Southern
too.
Tier, think
Hey.
of Old Fuzzy and the Rustbelts, you know?
We'll play.
We're a good old Rust Belt band.
Tell
from
you
a Rust
what.
Belt city.
Dude, I don't know if it's outfitted for a venue, but it damn well should be.
That's right.
Remember that.
Cheers to
Write
that.
that down.
That's right.
Write that down.